Mr. Leon. Right now, here's the deal. This is the onions and garlic we're sauteing. You can see a little bit of brown residue under there. Kind of scrape that in back into your onions and your garlic. Okay, that is the sugars getting cooked out, and this is just about getting done. So that's what it's going to look like when it's just about done. Okay. As far as the other ingredients that you're going to need, no one has time to mince garlic. Okay. So this is what I use. Just buy a little jar of minced garlic. It's like $1.82 at Walmart. Okay. As far as the onions that you're going to use, something about the size of a baseball is going to do, and you're just going to mince it really, really fine. That allows it to cook faster, and it allows it to take the tomato sauce in a little bit easier. Okay. Your tomatoes. I wish that I had time to, get my own tomatoes and wash them and peel them and dice them. I ain't got no time for that. So the diced petite is what I use. You'll find it's better tomatoes than the regular diced. The regular diced end up having lots of yellow pieces that don't taste all that good, and the kids pick out and all that stuff. So the diced petite, I find, is a nice tomato to use for this. Once you've got it, everything looking nice and brown, as far as the olive oil that you put in that pan, you want a decent amount, maybe a quarter of an inch on the bottom. You don't want a swimming pool of olive oil down there, but you need enough to saute the ingredients. When you dice those onions, that onion, it's going to look like a ton of onion, but believe me, onion cooks down a ton. So don't worry about it. You're going to end up with a nice little pile of garlic and onion there at the bottom. I'm going to show this to you so you can get an idea. And this is what it's generally going to look like. You can see the garlic is nice and toasted, and the onions cooked down quite a bit. It's not completely cooked through, so you're going to have some pieces that will cook through while they're in the sauce. Also, apologize for my messy kitchen. As far as the ingredients that you're going to use, basil leaves, okay, garlic salt, and depending on what flavor you prefer, a little bit of Italian seasoning. The basil leaves give it a very sweet taste. Garlic salt gives it a more savory flavor. I personally enjoy a savory flavor, so I'm pretty heavy on the garlic salt. When all is said and done and my dish is finished, it's got a very, very powerful garlic flavor. But that's personally what I like. You might like it a little bit sweeter. You might go a little bit heavier on the basil leaves. A little bit of sugar, some black pepper, and regular salt if you want to use that, but usually you're not going to need that. But again, it all depends on the flavor that you like. So go ahead, and once you've got that sauteed down, you add your tomatoes. You're going to add your seasonings kind of to taste. As far as, quantities, and don't really worry about that too much. Just get it to where it's starting to taste good. Now, whatever it tastes like, it'll taste 5 times stronger once this thing is simmered for a little while. So give it some time to simmer. Keep tasting it throughout the day, and it's going to be phenomenal. Make yourself a little bit of noodles, maybe a little mozzarella, Romano cheese, something like that on top, and a nice piece of French bread to go with it, man. This is a super easy meal. For a guy like you, I would think that, on your own, I would think this is maybe 4+ meals at least. So, if you have any questions, man, holler back. Bye.